Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where today there's a blizzard on the way here, and I went to the drive-thru at McDonald's, and holy smokers, the chicken selects are back at McDonald's. We got 3-piece. You remember the chicken selects? They come in a 3-piece now, and they're called chicken select tenders. I also picked up the most logical sauces, which were my 2 favorites back when they had these before, and those are the creamy ranch and honey mustard. Okay, so here's the new packaging for the chicken select tenders. You see it says new at the top. 100% chicken tenderloin strips. I don't know if that is a new thing. It's tenderloin. I know it was all white meat before. There you have the chicken strips with what appears to be the honey mustard sauce, which I have. And here it says new and improved, still delectably dippable, lightly breaded with a unique blend of down-home spices. These tender strips of chicken are better than ever. And of course here I have the creamy ranch sauce on the left, and on the right is the honey mustard, which was actually invented for these chicken strips when they first debuted about a decade ago. So now let's unbox these new chicken strips. We open the latch here, and here we are, and here we have the chicken strips. That appears to be 3.5, and you can see some of the seasoning on there, what they call down-home seasoning. They appear very similar to what they used to look like, so we're still going to find out what is new about them. Okay, so here's one out of the package. It's about average size. I know there were some in the past that were larger than this, some smaller. Smell pretty much the same, so let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, the batter is crunchy on the outside. There's a good amount of meat inside. It is moist and tender. I can't say that I noticed something slightly different about the, I don't know if it's the seasoning. It's still not exactly clear to me what has been changed about this. I know I get the primary spice seems to be black pepper is the most noticeable. Let's try another bite. Now let's try this in the creamy ranch sauce. I don't know if the light will show it reflecting, but there is some juice there you can see coming out. So it's a juicy chicken. Now let's try the honey mustard. Now here's the second one, which is sort of like a carrot shape. They are the same piece of chicken, but for dipping purposes, let me separate them. This to the honey mustard. Here's piece number 3. Let's go for this ranch sauce. So here's number 4, and obviously they gave me 2 of the smaller ones because it equaled a 1/3 larger size, which I think was fair of them to do, rather than just give a one little one for a 3rd one. altitude 500 feet and dropping. Landing gear's gone. This is Harrison Ford on final approach, requesting permission to land at your neighborhood airport. Boom! I just got just on a plane myself from Hollywood. Just arrived back here in Washington. Sitting next to me in first class was my co-star in the reboot of Cool as Ice, the legendary Gene Hackman. Senator Chuck Schumer was seated ahead of us. I had to deploy my knee defender when he attempted to recline into my space somewhere over the Rocky Mountains. As I finished celebrating my status as the new #1 white rapper in America with a first-class adult beverage, I thought I might have seen Macklemore and Eminem moving luggage around on the tarmac. Now I'm at the Howard Johnson here on New York Avenue, Route 50 in Washington, D.C. I'll see if they can upgrade me to the presidential suite, if I can get their attention at the front desk through the bulletproof glass. Looking for a premium product for dinner, and now that I hear you talk about these chicken select tenders, I'm gonna have to get in the Frank Sinatra edition Chrysler Imperial and head on up to the drive-thru. Keep on trucking, Bob.
Keep on trucking. Woo!
Well, I think it's safe to say if you were, like me, a fan of these before, you're not going to be disappointed. You might want to get 2 of them if you're planning to make a meal out of it. These sauces are good enough to eat on their own just with a spoon. I'm going to give these 5 stars. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.